welcome back. Today I'm going to be looking at a very important topic as well, which is quick tips on how to effectively use your laptop. Because the truth is, most of the times when we, I don't want to say most of the challenges our laptops go through sometimes are self-inflicted somehow, due to our poor managerial attitude, the way we use some of these gadgets. They are the major cause or the major reasons why they develop some of the faults. So I'm going to be giving you, let's just say, maybe 5 quick tips on how to effectively use your laptop. These are tips that I've gathered from years of experience and from well researched journals and articles, from experience, over 12-15 years of experience in this field. Without further ado, let's dive in. The number one tip I'm going to be giving you as regards to using your laptop, number one, is don't use your laptop on the bed. Don't use it on the bed, because in this part of the world, we are quick to, sometimes maybe you just wake up, or maybe at night you want to use your laptop. You want to place it as close as possible to you. So I'll recommend, don't do that. Two reasons why you shouldn't do that. Number one is that the fan, most of the laptops require ventilation, unlike some of the Intel Celeron laptop that I'm going to be showing you in maybe some of my subsequent videos. But most of the laptops has what they call fan, or a cooling system on them, which require that the fan keeps spinning, bringing in air and also blowing out hot air. So imagine if you place it on a mattress or on a foam, it's not able to absorb in the air needed, and to also release the hot air which is not needed by the processor. So I will highly recommend you don't use your laptop on the bed. And another reason why you shouldn't use your laptop on the bed is that some of these rays, some of these electromagnetic rays, some of these signals, they are not, because some of us will leave our devices on the bed. I used to be I used to violate that also, when I was coming up, because I do a lot of work, so sometimes I can even sleep off on the bed with my laptop and my gadgets. So though I've stopped, so I'll recommend you also stop, because some of these rays are not good. You understand? Imagine having yourself exposed all night for over 12 hours of sleep, of night time, let's say 8 hours of sleep. So I'll recommend you don't do that. It's not good. Don't use your laptop on the bed. The second quick tip that I'm going to be talking about is, don't use a moisture close to your laptop. I know we like the enjoyment lifestyle. You want to have your coffee. You want to be sipping your coffee while working on your laptop. You want to be taking your water while on your laptop. Sometimes you can have a separate table for some of those things. You don't bring it close, because even while you are being careful, you don't know your fellow staff, maybe your colleague at work, or maybe your children, for example, could just go there not knowing what you are doing. They can just maybe mistakenly maybe hit this coffee cup, or maybe this water. Now, especially sachet water is not the best. You don't, because even when you leave it on the table just like that, you discover it will flip to the other side, and before you know it, you have water all over your laptop. And then, from years of experience, one of the things I even have noticed is that sometimes there is even a spillage on laptop and the owner doesn't know. Is maybe, for example, when they bring it for maybe just regular maintenance, you discover, oh, this component is rusty, this one has been damaged for a long time. Because the truth is, when water pour on a laptop, or when a liquid pour on a laptop, the effect might not be seen immediately. Sometimes you can use it even for weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes for months, before they will finally pack up, if you don't know. So you don't use water on your laptop, which is the number 2 on this list. Number 3, as much as possible, you don't have to charge your laptop for all the times that there is electric supply, because in this part of the world, Nigeria to be precise, I'm from Nigeria, so sometimes electricity can be you know it as a Nigerian. So we tend to leave our laptop plugged in all day, maybe for the few days where there is light, or for a long hours, for the few hours we enjoy light. So and at such, because you hear someone say, I don't know what NEPA will do next, or I don't know what the power holding company will do next. So they leave it sometimes for a whole day plugged in to charge. The laptop is fully charged, but still you will not remove it from power. That's not the best. So it caused because there is what is called life cycle. I'm going to be, in maybe some of my subsequent videos, I'm going to be introducing you to the concept of life cycle on some of these our devices. Life cycle on battery, life cycle on hard drives, life cycle on SSDs and the rest. I've done a video on SSD. If you have not watched it, you can check the channel. You'll see it right there, part 1 and 2. And also I'm still going to be diving down deep on the concept of life cycle on some of these devices. So when you leave your laptop has your battery has a charging cycle. So when it hits this charging cycle, sometimes you discover the efficiency start to drain, and one of the major reasons for this is overcharging. We leave the laptop plugged in all day, so it weakens the cell. Inside the laptop and inside the batteries are cells that they can get weak with time. So avoid overcharging. Sometimes it is highly recommended that when your laptop is fully charged, wait for the battery to go below maybe 25% before you charge again. Yes, it's highly recommended, so that to avoid overcharging. And watch out for my special video on batteries. I'm going to be diving deeper into this subject of battery, because I see is one of the complaints I get from customers a lot. How do I prolong my battery life? How do I improve the efficiency? How do I prevent it from getting damaged? So I'm going to be doing a special video on batteries. So the number fourth thing to do, on this list on quick tips to using your laptop effectively, is that as much as possible, avoid too many peripheral devices. Some of us, we have external Bluetooth, which is like a dongle. Oh, I don't have one in this video. Avoid too many peripheral devices. Some of us, we have Bluetooth connected, external Bluetooth connected, external wireless card connected, external mouse connected, sometimes external keyboard. So those peripheral devices, sometimes where the danger comes in is in the process of mobility. Let's say you want to put your laptop inside the bag, you are not sure, you didn't check properly the area from which you connected these peripheral devices, and you just place it. So when you want to drop the bag, you want to maybe keep the bag, you keep it directly on these peripheral devices, and at such you notice that, okay, my USB port is getting bad, this is getting bad. And an addition to that is always check. Another quick tip is to always check the entrance of your peripheral devices and your USB device and your devices that you are about to be connected to, because one of the major reasons where one of the major cause of BIOS problem on laptop is for you simply connecting your USB for example wrongly. Some don't look at the mouth, some don't know how they are supposed to place it. In some of my subsequent videos, I'm going to be showing you how to correctly place your USB into the USB port on your device. So always check, look at the USB, look at the port that you are trying to insert it to, know how it should enter, so that you don't put it wrongly, thereby damaging the port. Aside from even damaging the port, is capable of causing a short circuit on the motherboard, and thereby making it not to come on again. That's number the number fourth on this list. The quick tips on effectively using your laptop is to avoid always sleeping, always hibernating. Some people, I get this a lot from some of my customers. A lot will tell you for the past 1 year, some will tell you for the last 2 years I've never shut down my laptop. Just imagine if the laptop was to be a human being and you've not slept for 2 years. I don't think there's anyone who has, to the best of my knowledge, who has stayed 2 years without sleeping. I think so. Imagine the laptop also need to rest. So sometimes deliberately shut down your laptop. Make sure all your works are safe, then you shut down when you need it. I know of a customer who traveled out of the country and left the laptop hibernated. He left his laptop hibernated, traveled out of the country. I think he came back some almost like 2 or 3 months later, and to discover that the battery was not only bad, the motherboard was also affected. So you see that kind of issue now. So always avoid is it sleeping, hibernation. Use the shutdown button. It's there for a reason on your operating system. So the next, which is the number fifth on this list, this is not the exhaustive. I feel maybe after this video I'm going to do another one, continuation on this tip, so stay tuned. So the next on this list is your choice of operating system. I wish I would dive into this subject matter subsequently, but your choice of operating system, because most times people think the only operating system we have in Nigeria or in Africa is the Windows, which is not true. You, depending on the kind of work you are doing, there's Ubuntu, there's Linux Ubuntu, of course, there's Windows, there's Mac OS, there's Parrot OS, and all kinds of OS. So depending on what you are going to do or what you intend to use your laptop for, or what you want to use your laptop for, you should be the one to determine your choice of operating system. And in some of my subsequent videos I'm going to be diving deep into the subject of operating system, because you see, for someone, let's save that for a later date, but I would like to say, for someone maybe intending to go into maybe programming, for example, Windows has its limitation. It's good. Windows is a good operating system. In fact, it's one of the most universally used operating system, but it has its limitations. And at such, these limitations get to over time affect the laptop. So watch out for some of my subsequent video, even as I dive deep into some of these tips. Thank you very much. I remain Kayode Victor. Subscribe, like, share my videos. See you in the next video.